Alright, man, so y'all already know we got the top 5 SMGs currently after the update, and I ain't even gonna lie, these guns dominant. If you guys feel like any gun was left off this list, let me know down in the comment section. It just might get a video. Thank you guys for all the love and support, man. If you guys do find this video helpful, just do me one favor. Drop a like on the video. Let's see if we can get this video to 400 likes in one single day. When I will bring you guys the top 5 meta loadouts. But make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. Follow all my socials and enjoy the video. All right, man, so first gun we got up on the list is the Mac10. Now, you guys are probably surprised to see this gun on this list, but after using it, I'm telling you guys, the Mac10, after the buff, after the update, the Mac10 goes absolutely freaking crazy. I've been seeing a lot more people use it now, and you guys definitely have to give this gun a try again. It used to be meta. The meta just might be back. But enough with all that talking, man. Let's get straight into the setup. So for the very first attachment, you guys already know we ran is the muzzle agency suppressor, which gives you a sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. Y'all already know that's key, especially since the Mac10 has a bit of a kick up. For the barrel, we have the best barrel on it, the 5.9-inch task force barrel, which gives you effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. For the magazine, we have the Stanak 53-round drum, which just extends your ammo. Of course, gives you the max amount of ammo you guys possibly can have, so you guys can take out multiple enemies. You guys already know this. For the rigger, we have the serpent wrap, which just gives you your ADS time. Always key, always essential on an SMG. You guys know this. Then for the very last attachment we ran is the stock rate of stock, which gives you your ADS fire movement speed, aim walker movement speed, and your sprint to fire time. Now, I used to always switch between rate of stock and SAS combat stock just because it gives you your ADS fire movement speed, which I really do like, but rate of stock seems to be like my go-to right now just because of sprint to fire time, which I tell you guys is always key on an SMG, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Mac10 and go to take a screenshot, man. Now, I don't know if y'all expected this to be on here, but the very next gun we have up is the Type 100, one of the best SMGs in the game right now. Even after the nerf, a lot of people are still using it, absolutely melting against the MP40, the Marco, a lot of OG guns on this list, and y'all gotta stop sleeping on it. Just give this setup a try and let me know what you think about it. But enough with all that talking. Let's get straight into the setup. So for the very first attachment, y'all already know on Vanguard guns, we run the muzzle recoil booster, especially SMGs, which gives you your fire rate. For the barrel, we ran basically the rapid barrel for the Type 100, which gives you your fire rate and damage range, which is key on this gun. For the underbarrel, we have the M1941 hand style, which gives you a vertical horizontal. You guys definitely gonna need this just because it does kick up quite a bit. So definitely going to throw that on. For the optic is always optional. I tell you guys this all the time, but personally for me, I'm loving the slate reflector. You guys can throw this on. If you guys have another optic you want to use, go ahead. I'm not gonna blame you. For the stock, we have the skeletal stock, which gives you your sprint to fire speed and your movement speed. Always essential on an SMG. For the perk 1, we have sleight of hand, just so you guys can reload faster. For the perk 2, we have quick, which gives you your sprint speed. Absolutely zooming with this gun. For the rear grip, we have the hatch grip, which gives you a vertical and horizontal recoil control along with flinch resistance. For the magazine, we have the 8mm Courage 48-round drum, which gives you your bullet velocity, damage range, bullet penetration, and damage range, of course. And for the ammunition, the last thing we have is a lengthen, which is extend your bullet velocity. Now, this is an SMG. You guys are gonna need it to shoot it that far, but if you guys have to hit those crucial shots, you can. That's what the lengthen is for. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Type 100. I'm telling you, it goes crazy against the other meta SMGs. And y'all definitely got to give it a try if you haven't. But I'm going to take a screenshot, man. Now, for the third gun on this list, possibly the best gun on this list, the best SMG in the game, we have the Marco 5. I ain't got to say too much about this gun. Y'all probably done already died to it, used it. It goes absolutely freaking crazy, and you guys are gonna love this build. I've been testing new builds around, and I think this one is pretty solid. You guys definitely have to give this a try, especially since they might nerf it soon, so use it while it's broken. Like, no cap, this gun is amazing. Enough for all that talking, let's get straight into the setup, man. So for the very first attachment, you guys already know we ran the muzzle recoil booster, which gives you your fire rate, always key on Vanguard SMGs. I tell you guys this all the time. For the barrel, we have the body 240mm VL, which just gives you a fire rate, basically a rapid fire barrel on the Marco. For the underbarrel, we have the Mark of 6 skeletal, which just basically gives your movement speed and everything. Trust me, the movement speed on this gun is just almost unmatched. For the magazine, we have the 9mm 48-round drum. Don't use the 64 just because it gives you all of these like cons. The 48-round drum is perfect for this build. For the ammunition, we have lengthen just to hit those extra shots at range because this gun is pretty steady, which you guys can use it. It's like almost a freaking AR. For the rear grip, we have the hatch grip, which gives you horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, and flinch resistance. For perk 1, we have unmarked. Now, I'm not sure if the last one is brace, but if you guys do have brace, throw on brace. But on this build, we have unmarked, and then perk 2 is quick, just so y'all already know sprint speed with the Marco, which makes it even faster. For the stock, we have the Emerito FR stock, which gives you your initial fire recoil control, recoil recovery, and your ADS speed along with your movement speed. Now, this is the best stock. I like the other one, but the movement speed is like really key on that stock. Now, for the very last attachment we have is the optic slate reflector. I'm telling you guys, optics are always optional, but I think you guys should run it. This is one of my personal favorites, especially on this gun, and I'm really enjoying the Marco. So yeah, if you guys want to run another sight, go ahead and run another sight. Let me know what you guys think about this gun. Like I said, possibly this and the Blitzen, top 2 SMGs in the game right now. The Marco just might be the low kick, bro. This thing is so broken, it's ridiculous. But go and take a screenshot, man. Now for the very next gun up on this list, y'all already heard me say the Marco and the Blitzen, top 2 SMGs, you rada. Now we got the Blitzen. They nerfed this gun and it's still top 2 in the freaking game. I still really like using the Blitzen, and if you guys have used it, you guys know it's still freaking dominant, especially the ground loot version. Now we got a build. Nah, this thing goes absolutely freaking insane, man. Enough of all that talking, let's get straight into the setup. So for the build, I tell you guys all the time, the muzzle for Vanguard SMGs, we have the recoil booster, which just basically gives you a fire rate. For the barrel, my personal favorite barrel on this gun is the Bergstrom 17-inch F3 barrel, which gives you recoil control, accuracy, bullet velocity, and flinch resistance. My favorite barrel. For the underbarrel, now I know a lot of people run the Mark 6 skeletal for the ADS speed and movement speed. I tried it, I like it, but I have been using a carbon foregrip. I still like this on this gun, no cap. The hip fire accuracy and vertical recoil control is what you get with the carbon foregrip, but if you guys want a little bit more speed, you guys can throw in the Mark 6 skeletal. For the magazine, we have the 7.62 Gorenko 54 round mag, the very last mag, which gives you recoil control and accuracy, headshot damage, which is key with this gun, ADS speed, and your magazine ammo capacity, of course. For the ammunition is lengthen. Lengthen really helps with this gun just because sometimes the Blitzen, along with the Marco, feels like an AR when you shoot it at range. This thing does damage. For the rear grip, we have hatchet grip, one of my favorite grips in the game for stability, so definitely go ahead and throw that on. For the perk 1, we have fleet. For the perk 2, we have quick, just to make this an absolute demon speed build. Y'all already know. So mobility with SMGs is one of my favorites. So for the stock, we have remove stock, like I said, for mobility, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and your ADS speed. Then the optic is always optional. If you guys want to run something else, go to run something else. But personally, me, I love the slate reflector on the Blitzen, man. One of my favorite SMGs in the game right now. But go to take a screenshot, man. Now for the very next gun on this list. Honestly, I couldn't leave out the MP40, even after all of the nerfs, all of the things that they did to this gun, you still see a lot of people running around with it just because it's that gun. Like one of those guns that constantly gets nerfed but will always be into the meta. The MP40 is still very usable, viable. It fits into the meta, everything. You guys are gonna absolutely, some people in my comment section are still saying the MP40 is still the best SMG in the game. That might be a little bit wrong, but they're not capping to say it's meta. Like, this thing is absolutely freaking dominant. But enough with all that talking, man. Let's get straight into the setup. So for the muzzle, we have the recoil booster, which just basically gives you a fire rate. For the barrel, still the best barrel on the MP40 has been the VDD 189mm short barrel, which is basically the rapid barrel for this gun. We have the damage range, bullet velocity, and limb damage. For the underbarrel, we have the M1941 hand stop, my favorite underbarrel on the MP40, which gives you a vertical and horizontal recoil control, something that everybody's running, not the Mark 6 skeletal. For the magazine, we have the 7.62 Gorenko 45 round mag. Make sure you guys are running this one and not the Curves. The Curves is actually pretty bad. So yeah, this one gives you the recoil control, move speed, ADS speed, and your fire rate. Absolutely key. Ammunition is lengthened just so you guys can hit those extra shots at range and actually do damage. Even though it's an SMG, you still want to be able to use it a little bit at range. Trust me on that. For the rear grip, we have the stipple grip, which gives you recoil recovery and your initial fire and recoil control. For perk 1, we have brace to help with more initial fire and recoil control, which makes this gun as steady as possible. Then for perk 2, we have quick, just to give us that, you know, that demon movement speed and everything. So we have that quick that gives you your sprint to fire speed or your sprint speed. For the stock, we have the Crossing 33mm folding stock, which gives you your sprint to fire speed and your movement speed. And then for the optic, we have slate reflector, which is basically, I tell you guys this all the time. Optics are always optional. Trust me. If you guys want to run something else, go ahead. I won't blame you. But personally, for me, I've been loving the slate reflector on the MP40. My favorite on this gun overall. I used to run the iron sight. Now I don't. I don't know. It's all up to preference, man. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the MP40. If you guys are still running it, and go to take a screenshot, man. Now I said I had a little surprise at the beginning. Next up, the very last gun we have on this list is the PPSH41. I believe this gun got a buff. And ever since then, like I've seen a lot of PPSHs come back, especially the hipfire build. I've seen a lot of builds come back and absolutely just take over Warzone. It might be back in the meta, no freaking cap. But enough with all that talking. Let's get straight into the setup, man. So for the first attachment, I'll tell you guys all So for the very first attachment, I tell you guys this all the time. Recoil booster, top tier on Vanguard SMGs, gives you your fire rate. For the barrel, we still have the, I'm not gonna even pronounce that, the 230mm BO3P barrel, which is the best barrel so far on this build. For the optic, I'm loving the iron sights on the PPSH. If you guys want to run something else, go ahead. But we ran the ISO 3P optic. For the stock, we have the remove stock. Y'all already know for the speed and everything. Underbarrel is the carbon foregrip, which gives you your recoil control along with a lot of other stuff. Hipfire accuracy, which this is a hipfire build, so you guys are definitely gonna need that. For the magazine is the 9 boost 71 round mag, which just extend your ammo, of course, 8mm at that. Ammunition is lengthened, give you those extra shots at range, but you guys really shouldn't be using this at too far of a range, like the MP40 or something like that. The rear grip is the parting target grip, which gives you recoil control and hipfire accuracy. Another thing to help with hipfire. Perk 1 is tight grip accuracy during sustained fire, and then perk 2 is quick, just to give you that little demon speed that I always tell you guys about. Let me know if you guys think that the PPSH just might be back low key, and I personally do love it. But go ahead and take a screenshot, man. But yeah, right now in the comment section, let me know what your current favorite SMG is, man. I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying the SMGs meta right now, but the Marco low-key is just absolutely freaking dominant right now. Let me know if you guys think I'm sleeping on any guns, and down in the comment section, any gun on this list you guys need to try if you guys aren't using it. Trust me, you guys are missing out. These guns are dominating on this freaking list, man. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a sub, but it'd be very much appreciated. And
if it's right up in a circle, but that chopper it get low. Yeah, I bet that chopper it get low.